Alright, hello, welcome. This is Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, part, I believe, 6. We are continuing our, we're continuing the, what do I call it, the scoreboard from last time. We're just going to keep that going. Right, begin! Get a front row seat here. We have, our first match today is Renaissance versus Spooky. We have halberds, we have Da Vinci tanks, we have jousters who are going to charge into the skeleton archers and maybe the swords casters, and then maybe the backline over here with the catapults. Obviously, Team Spooky has a reaper. They have candleheads. They have skeleton archers who are amazing. We have one vampire. Okay, cool. Go. Perhaps the pumpkin bombs need to attack the Da Vinci tank? Okay. They have charged through the halberd. The halberd line is dead. The reaper is dead. The Da Vinci tank is... The Da Vinci tank has its work cut out for it. Let me just say that. Get in here. Alright. It looks like the Da Vinci tank is down. That would be a victory for Team Spooky. Cool. Renaissance gets another shot. What do you want to do? Well, the halberds didn't do their job at all. That's for darn sure. You could do musketeers. You could do balloon archers. Hell yeah, so let's do balloon archers. I don't know about this, but hey, it's worth a shot. Go! Alright, balloon archers, for God's sake, shoot. Alright, balloon archers are holding out a little bit longer, but only a little bit. The Reaper is just too powerful. I'm not even sure what those catapults were shooting at there. Reaper's dead. Swordscaster is... yeah. Alright, well... Team Spooky is just too good. Thank you, Team Renaissance. Moving on to Team Pirates. What do you want here? I want 2 Pirate Queens to face off against the Reapers. I want a crap ton of blunderbuy. I want some flintlocks. Running out of stuff. Not sure about harpooners. Not sure about bomb throwers, actually. I have to throw in 2 harpooners and 2 bomb throwers. I don't know. Let's try that. Pirate Queens need to kill the Reapers. Pirate Queens so far are not killing the Reapers. Okay, Reaper's down. One of the Pirate Queens is still alive. That is bad for Team Spooky. Pirate Queen still survived that. Alright, just get the catapults. There's no way. Both Pirate Queens are still alive. Well, okay then. Red victory. Lovely. Team Spooky gets an upgrade now. Right. You want to just redo this? I don't know. Over in Secret, what do I have? What would count as Spooky here? Not cheerleaders, not cupids. The giant skeleton would count, for sure. It's a question of whether you want that. The Banshee would count, right? What are you? Here, come here. Yeah, you're Spooky. You'd count. Alright. Let's get rid of the candle heads. Is there anything else that you would want? Skeleton giant? Ice giant? You could throw in a skeleton giant. I'd be cool with that. Alright. Pull out a couple skelly warriors. Pull out a lot of skelly warriors. Okay, that's... You know what? Goodbye, skelly warriors. You can pull out one more thing. You can afford another reaper, right? How much is a reaper? Wait a minute. Oh, they're 25. Okay. Cool. This is a weird match, but let's see what happens. No, it's true, I didn't give the pirates Blackbeard. They didn't need him. Alright, both, one Reaper is dead. But 2 Reapers and a Skelly Giant are putting in work. It looks like one of the Pirate Queens is dead? Well, one of the Pirate Queens is definitely dead back there. We have a Reaper and a Skelly Giant. Can the catapult kill both of them with this shot? Will he get this shot off? The answer is no. And that is a victory for Team Spooky. Right, moving on. Next we have the Dynasty against Spooky. Obviously we don't want Lady Red Jade. She's extraordinarily powerful. Lady Red Jade. A Shogun. What else can you afford? Bunch of samurai, I presume. Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. Okay. Right. A little bit under budget. Let me, Firework archers? Why the hell not? Alright. That's as close as you can get. What? Yeah, you're about 1. Alright, 998. Alright. Put those two guys back out. You got 1 firework archer. Great, go. Okay, Reaper just... Wow. Okay. Dynasty needs an overhaul. Yup. Alright. 2 Hwachas. 3 Hwachas. Dragons are anti-light infantry. Monkey King. Four Hwachas and 2 Monkey Kings. Go. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to work here. Idea kind of is that the Monkey Kings keep these guys bottled up. Well, nope. 2 Hwachas are already dead. They took down 1 of the Reapers, which I guess is as good as it's going to get. Oh, we took down a skeleton. But there's no way they're going to get another reload off. Hwachas have one of the slowest reloads in the game. He says, and then they get another reload off. Okay. Alright. What's going to happen here? One of the catapults is down. The catapult missed. Oh my god. Yeah, so Madcap Dynasty wasn't actually supposed to have another go. Did you know that? Oh, I've screwed up my bracket. Oh well. My bad. Next up you have Ancient versus Spooky. Ancient, not Tribal. Okay. This is actually a quite vicious team. So, what are you thinking? I'm thinking an army of Sarissas. I'm thinking Minotaurs to flank. I'm thinking Zeus in back. I'm thinking a couple Snake Archers because I have a weakness for Snake Archers. I'm thinking a pair of Hoplites and 1 more Sarissa gets us to 10,000 points on the nose. This is a stupid formation, but 1 Reaper is dead. Zeus is going to get killed by a Skeleton Warrior. Skeleton Giant, yes. Gotta ask the question, is it cheating to have a Skeleton Giant? The answer is yeah, probably. Alright, well, we can dive into Secret or Legacy and see if there's anything else over here that might... Ooh, the Minotaur's still alive. Oh, no, he's getting back up again. Minotaur is giving it a good, honest try. But I don't think this is going to go too well. Oh my god, Zeus is still alive. I don't know why he wasn't shooting while they were fighting the Minotaur. Okay. Let's scrap this. Let's take a look at Legacy and see if there's... Okay, you can use stuff like pharaohs, chariots, dark peasants, and... Yeah, you can't have those. Right, I knew that. I know that for sure. Pharaoh makes people kneel. That's good against... That's terrible against what's on the battlefield. How about a pair of chariots? Would there be anything else? Cupid. Cupid and Artemis would both count. Artemis, you say. Alright. You can have that. I think that'd be about it. Alright, go back to Ancient. Basically out of money, aren't you? Yes, I am. Alright, go. Whoa! Dude, Artemis's fire rate is insane. Okay, you need to focus fire on the Skelly. You need to focus fire on the Skelly. What are you doing? What are you doing? Nope. Nope. Well, it was a better shot. Once again, we didn't actually have a second round of Ancient lined up. We just kind of did a second round of Ancient. Huh. Oh well. Need to pay more attention to what we have. Okay, now we actually do have 2 rounds of Knights. Okay. Take your Nail Royal Executioner. Can take... No, that's about it, isn't it? You can get Cavalry, but we haven't made a way of making Cavalry work, have we? So, go over to Medieval. Give me... What is the counter to Reapers? I mean, Medieval's just done terribly, horribly, no matter what. Let's try 4 catapults. I don't know. If I put a Bard right on the front line, maybe the Reapers will chase it. And then... Archers... And... Squires. I haven't got a clue, man. I haven't got a clue. I want the Reapers to chase the Bards away. I don't think that's working too well. Well, I was hoping the Reaper would just chase the Bard, but that ain't happening. Okay, 1 Reaper dead. King versus Reaper. Go! King versus Reaper and Skelly. Okay, Reaper dead. The Archers have apparently backed up to the catapult line, which I'm fine with. The other Bard is... Oh my god. It's working. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. The Bard is chasing the Skelly Giant. The Skelly Giant is dead. The King is still alive. They did it. The Medieval team beat the Spooky team. I didn't think that was possible. Alright. New Spooky team. Buttload of Skelly Warriors. Buttload of Skelly Archers. Candleheads. We're gonna do this entirely without the big elite units. Swordcasters. Hey bro, I heard you like swords, so I put some swords in your swords. 800... One more Candlehead. Alright, cool. That'll be interesting. Go! Second round, Medieval versus Spooky. Got completely rid of the elite units. Can the vampires suck the king? If they can, they might win this. Just gotta overwhelm the king. Shahmat, or whatever the translation of checkmate is. Oh yeah. Okay. Spooky's back on top. Next I have Farmers. 1 round of Farmers versus Spooky. Farmers. Where you at? Okay. And then did you get anything interesting? Like, yeah, you get like peasants. Why though? Poachers. I'm willing to try some poachers. Those would count as farmer units, right? I would think. All right. You know what's interesting? It's a Spooky. Spooky is on the battlefield, but the only side with the scythes are the farmers. All right. Obviously, bring in a couple scarecrows because scarecrows are god tier units. Let's have 3 potion sellers, and fill out the rest with farmers. And a peasant. Evening peasant. Go! Alright, harvesters, into the line. I thought harvesters were supposed to be better at clearing out infantry chaff than that. This strategy has failed magnificently. And this is the only farmer run you get. Okay. That is a victory for Spooky. Alright, Stone Age versus Spooky. We did see under Legacy, we saw something we want to use. We want to use blow darters. Just add these to the list. The other thing you could do with Secret is you could have like Raptor Riders. I'm cool with that, like a little cavalry over here. Go for it. Let's put a couple of mammoths up front to completely break their lines. Let's put in some bone mages and line of clubbers and some stoners here over. Okay. Go. Mammoths into the line. Great. Raptor Cavalry kind of missed the mark there. I don't think it mattered. Wow. Do we get to do this again? No, that's it. That's it. Stone Age gets one go against Spooky, which means I think this is a Stone Age win. Hell yeah. Go Stone Age. Alright, 2 rounds of Vikings versus Spooky. Yeah, leave that what it is. They have no special units, so we'll just do regular units for Vikings. Let's do 3 long ships, not quite right up front. Do brawlers, about that many. Ice archers are god tier. And 2 Jarls is going to take you over. Take out a pair of ice archers. Yes. Okay. Wonder Bar. Go. Boats into the line. Break the lines. Jarl's still alive. Jarl does his thing. I think the Jarl... No, Jarl's still alive. He's over here. But he is getting destroyed. It is down to the Ice Archers, which can slow enemy units. And not only slow their movement speed, but also their rate of fire, which is why I love them. But, unfortunately, that didn't go so well. Alright. Get rid of the Ice Archers and replace them with Valkyries. And then... what do you got room for? Brawler. 9980. Yeah, good enough. Go. Alright, I'm not sure the long ships were the greatest idea, but it's interesting. Are the Valkyries all dead already? Kind of looks like the Valkyries are all dead already. However, both Jarls are alive right now, and they are now dead. Okay, well, so much for that. Alright, that was Vikings versus Spooky. And then we have Evil versus Spooky. Evil. Okay. What do you want? Obviously, I want a bunch of exiled sentinels right up front as a wall against this nonsense. Put a pair of Tempest Liches in back. Bring out Megas... They don't have a Reaper. That almost doesn't seem fair. I don't care. I'm evil. That's what being on Team Evil means. Go. Void Monarch has already transformed. That is extremely bad for Team Spooky. Okay. Let me see here. What's supposed to be next is Evil versus Dynasty, but I did have Dynasty go twice. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a recording break and retool the bracket. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I have retooled the bracket a little bit, and what we are now going to encounter, just to make up for what was supposed to be an Evil versus... what was this? Dynasty, I think? But Dynasty's already at 20 matches, and I'm just trying to get all the main factions to 20 matches. So, as a joke, Evil versus a bunch of present elves. Satan versus Satin. Try that again, Madcap. Satan versus Santa. Go! Alright, present elves, what you got? Can't really see. We got some farmers. We got some things that are already dead. We got, what is this, a balloon guy? The Hugger. We have another farmer. I don't even know what you are. Are you a snake archer? You're a snake archer. Oh, that was terribly uninteresting. We have a tribal warrior over here. I don't think this is going to go too well for Team Santa Claus, unfortunately. Oh, we got a dragon. Okay. We have a samurai giant. Samurai giants versus Mega Satan. Okay. Well, yeah. All right. That was pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie. That's the we're gonna definitely leave that in rotation now in the gimmick tier. Okay, now I can clear this out, and it's gonna be evil versus the Renaissance because we need to get the Renaissance up and running. So what I'm gonna want is some halberds up front, a butt ton of balloon archers, a butt ton of musketeers behind them. You're out of money for Da Vinci tank. Yeah, what do I want to do about that? Probably cut down on the musketeers, just enough to get a Da Vinci tank, and then you could get some painters. Why would I want painters? What do painters do? No one knows. Alright, actually, balloon archer. There you go. Alright. Best of luck. The halberds are yeah, the halberds have no prayer. But the balloon archers might actually keep evil away from the Satan can only need... Yeah, Satan's transformed. That's very bad for Team Da Vinci. I don't even want to know what's going on in here. This is sure is something. So it's like, come here, and Da Vinci's like, no, I am spinning. All right, Da Vinci tank is down. Mega Satan has 3 people left to kill. That's probably very bad for people who are not Mega Satan. Yeah. Okay. That was Evil versus Renaissance. 2 rounds of Vikings versus Renaissance. All right. Grab pair of Longships, Jarl, and then just for fun, the rest of Berserkers. Go! Jarl kind of needs to get into the action and start making his points back. The Longships are very stupid, and in the rematch here, we should not have any. Can the Jarl get inside the Da Vinci tank? It's entirely possible that the Da Vinci tank will physics him to death. Okay, red victory defeated blue team. Alright. Okay. So, Renaissance. Renaissance. What even would count as yours under Legacy or Secret? I don't know. Barrel roll would be pirate. Banner bearers would be useless to us. Pikemen, maybe? Would pikemen count? Would pikemen be Renaissance or medieval? Here, hold on. Start. Stop. Let me get a good look at you. Are you Renaissance or medieval, sir? That is a giant pike, by the way. Okay, unclear. Secret characters that we could conceivably use in Renaissance. Ball and chain, that's kind of Western. Infernal Witch, Big Robber, Banshee, Necromancer, Solar Architect. So the answer, like, none. Maybe, nope, that's Pirate. You could have Jousters. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Get rid of these. Wrong thing. Jousters are 1,000. There's no way... Unless you do like a full-on cavalry charge, there is no way they make their points back. Okay, then let's do a full-on cavalry charge, because why not? Alright, go. They're all still mounted. They are all still mounted. And if they can keep the infantry busy back here, the Da Vinci tank can put in work. But there are brawlers. There are... What are these? Berserkers. Are attacking Da Vinci. Okay, the Jarl is still going after the last of the dismounted cavalry. Gives Da Vinci a chance to spray more fire. But now it's time to suffer. The Jarl's dead. Da Vinci might be able to do this if the longships can't stick their paddle spears in there. Get him. Get him. Unfortunately, the Da Vinci tank needs to physics these last guys to death. Okay, that... What? 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 One of these guys somehow got his spear under here and killed Da Vinci? I don't believe it. I'm flabbergasted. Right, well... that'll be it for Renaissance, right? No. Sorry, that's it for the Vikings. We're still fighting the Renaissance. Next we have Ancients. Ancients, not tribal. Ancients. Okay. Shield bearers and sarissers. A pair of Zeuses to counter the Da Vinci tank. Hoplites. 3 columns of hoplites. I just basically don't want the Zeuses to be interrupted. Or the Zeuses to... Oh, okay, the Zeuses are going to hit the cavalry first. The cavalry could wheel and go for the Zeus, but they're not going to because they are dumb. Alright, the Zeuses are not attacking the Da Vinci tank, which is extraordinarily unfortunate. Because that was kind of the highlight of my entire plan, was the Zeuses attacking the Da Vinci tank directly. And now it is Zeuses versus Da Vinci tank. But unfortunately, they didn't bother attacking the Da Vinci tank until the Da Vinci tank had chewed up everything else. So now it has their undivided attention. Blue victory, though. Okay. Well, Renaissance won one back. Okay, that was it. There was only one match for Ancients versus Renaissance. Now we have a goofball fight. Yes, the Super Boxer versus the Renaissance. Get rid of this. Renaissance, replace those with halberds. A butt ton of halberds. Go. Yeah, you missed. You all missed. Granted, there is the Da Vinci tank at the back, so the question is, can the Super Boxer continue dodging the Da Vinci tank shots long enough to kill all the halberds? I do not know. He's doing alright so far, but he is down, and it's possible that the physics will not allow him to get his attacks off. He's trying to get under the Da Vinci tank and repeat the trick the Vikings did. I'm not sure that's going to work. He is... I believe he's landing punches. And being down there, he can't be... Who won? Blue. Blue won. Okay, well... I guess that's not terribly surprising. Okay, now we have 2 rounds of medieval. Alright, we're going to want a couple healers. Let's take 3 of them. We'll get the king. Throw some archers in the back just to see what they do. Knights. Squires behind the knights. They'll be more likely to actually make up their points that way. Bards could distract somebody. Okay. Good. The healers are focusing on the king. That's important. That's important. I put the squires behind the knights because the squires will die more quickly. And I figured that if the first couple swings were directed at the knights, the squires might actually be able to get a couple swings in. And the knights could take those swings and the squires couldn't. Okay. 2 of the healers are still alive. Oh, Da Vinci, I have some bad news for you, sir. There is no reason medieval shouldn't be able to win this. It is possible that the king just died. However, there are a lot of archers in the back. Okay. Renaissance gets a rematch. Cool. You are allowed to use musketeers, you're just not allowed to use 40 of them. Fencers. I have a bad feeling about that. I don't even know what painters do, but I'm just going to put a couple of them in here. Balloon archers, because they're hilarious. And a couple jousters. And we'll bring back the halberds. Okay, go. I don't know. This is a weird matchup. Alright, balloon archers, go. Alright, the musketeers are reloading. Musketeers are great against armor, which means they should be great against knights. I think the medieval faction is going to win this. The king is ascending into heaven. Well, actually, he's too fat. And also dead. Alright, that was the second round of Knights versus Renaissance. Pirates versus Renaissance. I see this. I think it's the Skulls and Crossbones. I think I always go to Spooky instead of Pirates when I'm trying to go to Pirates. All right. We went kind of low quality here. We haven't actually used a captain. Well, we have. We used Blackbeard once. All right. 3 cannons, some bomb throwers, and the rest in blunderby. And a flintlock, I guess. Go. Balloon archers and musketeers, surprisingly effective. I like it.
So sorry, ladies and germs. Madcap really should be panning the camera over to the right a little bit here, but he's distracted by a phone call. Sorry about that, but it is what it is.
Okay, sorry about that. Madcap got distracted by a phone call. I hope that we were able to see something there. I'm going to count that. You know what I'll do? I will go back and look at this in the editing booth and see if this is worth putting in, and if it's not, I just won't count this. Okay, the next thing on my list is Farmers versus Renaissance. Alright, what do we want here? Some wheelbarrows, obviously, to get into their lines. In fact, I think a lot of wheelbarrows. Harvesters up front, because these guys just chop through enemy infantry. To be honest, I'm just going to do that. Just harvesters and wheelbarrows. Go. Alright. Cavalry swings around the back. Some of the harvesters are still up. Good. They are fairly weak. This is the weirdest cavalry duel ever. Cavalry versus wheelbarrows. I would suspect blue victory. Wow, go Team Renaissance. Okay, Farmers. Then you have 2 more rounds of Vikings versus Renaissance? Why do we do it like that? I don't know, but that's how we did it. Okay. Vikings versus Renaissance it is then. Let's throw in some Valkyries, a Jarl, Ice Archers. Let's do Brawlers. And a couple Headbutters. 100. 100 on the nose. Well, you don't have 100 on the nose. Alright, go! Jarl's over there. Okay. I don't know if Vikings have a good counter to cavalry. I don't think it really matters. Well, the Jarl will just take it down. Valkyries are in the back line wrecking face. Fine. Red victory. Yeah, pretty handy-dandy red victory. Okay. As interesting as this lineup was, I kind of feel like we need to bring back the Da Vinci tanks. In fact, we're going to bring back 2 of them. And you know what we're going to do? Wait a minute, I got a better idea. Put the Da Vinci tanks kind of mid-range. And then you get 8 musketeers. Oh, I really wish the camera wouldn't screw me over right now. Okay, I guess you're just going to have to put the musketeers up here. Alright, go. I don't know. I don't think that's the greatest strategy I've ever come up with. But Vikings versus Renaissance is a really tough matchup for Renaissance. Because Vikings have Jarls. Vikings have a lot of things, actually, that are decent counters to Da Vinci tanks. And Vikings are actually probably just a relatively strong faction in general. I don't have the scoreboard up in front of me, so I wouldn't know. Okay. Stone Age versus Renaissance. That's tribal. Okay. Against this lot, what are you going to do? I am going to put in 3 mammoths, a couple bone mage, 3 bone mages, and let's do the rest in clubbers. Okay. Go. Yeah, the clubbers are literally just cannon fodder. I want the mammoths to wreck the tanks. The mammoths have utterly failed in their duty of wrecking the tanks. I was hoping the bone mages would be able to get in and repeat the trick the Vikings did a while ago with the oars, but that hasn't happened. This has been an absolute disaster for Team Stone Age. And what's kind of unfortunate is that now they have to do it again. Alright, this plan didn't work at all. Right, Raptor Cavalry. And gosh, I don't know what can get at spears. Spears, a butt ton of spear throwers. Okay, go. Raptor Cavalry, absorb the first wave. Spear throwers, please tell me the spear throwers can get in and kill the tanks. Because if they can't, we're in so much trouble. There we go. 1 tank's down. This is the most damage we've done to the twin Da Vinci tank formation in a while. And this is also the last appearance of the twin Da Vinci tank formation, because I think that means Renaissance should be at 20 battles, if I've done the math right. And now we move on to Stone Age versus Pirates. Alright. 5 of those guys. A bunch of blunderbusses. Slightly fewer blunderbusses. And a Pirate Queen up front. And a flintlock, because you could afford it. Go! Okay, the Pirate Queen needs to actually attack, though. Is kind of the thing. I really do need the Pirate Queen to attack. It's essential to this plan. Alright, all the cannons are still alive. Oh, the anti-Da Vinci tank strategy did not work at all there. Okay. Alright, now we are going to finish up the medieval guys. So we'll put up a king. Obviously, we'll put up a trio of healers. Archers in the back. We determine that squires are good in the second line. We have a lot of those jerks. Some knights. Okay, that's too many knights. Do we want catapults? I feel like we probably don't want catapults, to be totally honest. 860. That would mean 1 more archer. Great. A bit lopsided, but no one cares. Against, this is going to be one of the meme things. So say hello to... Where is it? Farmer. Yes. YOLO Swaggins. Let's go. Alright, 200 hobbits. versus all the king's men. And once again, the computer is not liking me for a moment. Alright. King needs to attack more than like one hobbit at a time because his knights will get overrun. Get him! He's... Oh my god, it looks like that hobbit's got a hand up your butt. That's just rude. Get him! Get him! Okay, alright, the king has somebody coming to his aid. That's good. That's good. That'll probably keep... Okay, I think we might... I think this team might be able to deal with the hobbits. I think actually having a well-matched, a well-mixed team, a good balance of ranged, tank, and melee units. One of my healers is still alive. There's no way, Frodo. I'm sorry. You're boned. Who's still alive over here? One guy. Get him! Get him! Thank you. Okay. 2 rounds of farmers versus knights. Well. I am kind of curious to see what happens if we just do the rest of this in potion sellers. No, not quite that many. I'm happy to have 3 lines of hobbits to absorb the front, but we're gonna need something. Ooh, scarecrows. Yes. Get out of there, Frodo. All right. This will be good. This will actually surprisingly be good. Hobbits, keep the front line busy. Scarecrow, just go nuts. Probably brought too many potion sellers, but that's okay. The hobbits will keep these guys busy. I have a question. Does the potion damage over time do more damage than the healing over time that he received from the healers? I don't know. I do know the music is kind of struggling. Okay. Okay. King is going to try to reach the back line. One of the potion sellers apparently got poisoned by his own brew. That's not so good. Meanwhile, the hobbits are still jumping on the king, but there are like 3 of them maybe left alive. The king thought he was down, but he got back up. He's getting poisoned. All the healers are dead. The king is down again, but he's... Nope, the king is dead. Okay. But the archers and 2 of the knights are still alive, so yes, that will be a victory for all the king's men. What can we do to improve this? Probably fewer hobbits. Yes, I would imagine. Oh my god, they're so hard to erase. Screw this. Okay. We had a scarecrow. We had some potion sellers. We're going to put harvesters up front, and that's too many of them. Another potion seller, and turns out we have a hobbit anyway. Go! Alright. Unfortunately, the Scythe Boys cannot really take a punch, so they are going to go down. They are better at infantry chaff than armored units like knights, so that was probably not a good idea. I probably should not have done this, but oh gosh darn, I did it. Alright. Potion sellers, moving forward. The king is confused, but now he's walking in the right direction, and that's probably going to mean death for all of his enemies. The scarecrow has been killed by archers, and the last potion seller has theoretically done a little matrix dodge there, but he did also take one in the neck, so he is dead. And we move on now to 1 round of pirates versus knights. Okay, let's get 3 cannons. Pirate queen, obviously, to face the king. Some blunderbusses, and we are allowed to have Blackbeard, so obviously we are going to have Blackbeard because he is a crowd pleaser. Was there anything else that you particularly wanted that would have been available? Barrel rollers? Or these would be pirate characters, right? These would have to be pirate characters. Yes. Let's bring in some barrel rollers over here just for funsies. Alright, have at you. Barrel rollers are... Oh, they explode. Interesting. Probably not worth their points, if I'm being honest. Meanwhile, Blackbeard is in a scrum with the king and his knights. And Blackbeard has just been flung out towards the archer line, but he has also died. The king is still alive. The king appears to be dead, given that the healer is no longer healing him. But there are enough archers here that they should theoretically be able to take out the king. No, that's that. I thought the king was back for a second, but that was just a knight/squire. I'm honest, probably a squire. Alright. That was one round of Pirates versus Knights. Now we have one round of Ancients versus Knights. Ancients. What do we take against this? We take Hoplites. Sarissas behind them. We don't go for shields. Snake Archers behind that. Minotaurs. One Minotaur. A Zeus. More Sarissas, I suppose. Alright, go. The Snake Archers are probably a mistake, but I have succeeded in getting the King's Guard to go for the line and ignore Zeus, so Zeus will just pick off the entire back line. Alright. Alright, Zeus, put in work, because the Snake Archers are not going to live much longer. There are a couple of snakes on the field distracting everybody, but that is going to be that. The king is still up. Zeus does not know how to retreat because gods do not retreat. The king has been lightninged in the groin. There's a sentence I never thought I'd say. The king is being lightninged in the groin repeatedly. There's a sentence I certainly never thought I'd say. And Zeus is dead. Right. That was Ancients versus Knights. Okay. I don't know why this is backwards, but it is. Alright, scrap both armies. We're going to put the Ancients up on this side just because I don't care to reflip this map at this point. Farmers, farmers, farmers are these gentlemen. Did you skip? No, I'm sorry. First, idiot. First it's cowboys. I knew we forgot to do something. Right. Get me a bunch of gunslingers and some cacti. Okay, give me more cacti. We'll take some gunslingers off. That's it? Oh dear. Yeah, cowboys are a little bit weird, but all right, that's what we're gonna do. Minotaurs go in. Right, we have Minotaurs. That's a small problem. I would like to know how this spearman got over here. I am confused on that score. That was a very easy win for Team Ancients. Okay, yeah, fine. Now, after cowboys, it's farmers. See, this is why we don't mirror the chart accidentally. We get confused. Alright, I'm thinking some reapers. They're not reapers, but we'll call them that. Some hay balers, because they're armored, sort of. I don't think the potion sellers are all that good, frankly. I would get multiple scarecrows, if you can afford them, and then just fill out the ranks with cannon fodder. Alright. That's as good as you can get. Alright, go! Alright. Sarissas and Minotaurs are a fearsome combination, actually. Minotaurs going for... Yeah, okay. I would assume that Scarecrow is very dead. Hold up. Is this him all the way over... Yes, this is the Scarecrow all the way over here. Wow. Alright. Unfortunately, Team Ancient is down to one Zeus. Oh, wow. The farmers might be able to do this. It is unlikely. Swing, damn you. Swing! Swing! You can do it! You can do it! Swing! No. Okay. That's it for Ancients. Alright, farmers versus Vikings. You know what? Just for kicks and giggles, what I want to do with this one, go to farmer. We're going to have... yeah, we'll put the farmers in a defensive position over here. We need to switch team sides because the farmers are red. We'll put the farmers defending and the Vikings having everywhere else, but the farmers have the hill. Okay. Just one thing. This will be a little interesting. 3 scarecrows. Hay balers in the hay protecting them. Harvesters out towards the front. Some farmers out in the field. They'll die quickly, but... and you're over. Okay, that's that. And then it was Vikings, we said. Okay. Have... anybody who comes over here is going to get stuck. So put Valkyries over here. Put Valkyries over here. Have a longship flank them, because this is something we're allowed to do. And then have the Jarl and his escort of berserkers. Whee! Okay, that's a bit too many. Come at them from the front. Go! This will be interesting. Alright. Looks like the Scarecrows have held off the initial longship invasion, but they are now going to get absolutely bodied by Valkyries. The Valkyries cannot, on that side, could not fly over the wall. Interesting. Alright, backline is dead. Yeah, I would say that's going to go very poorly. Alright. That would be an easy team win for the Vikings, despite the fact that I think the farmers actually had a geographical advantage. So, go figure. Evil versus Vikings, eh? Alright, find me a different map. Gosh, that's... This would be cool, but this is never going to show up in YouTube, right? There is no way that's going to look good in YouTube, so forget that. Go to... You can go back to the Viking sandbox. That works for me. I always like that one. Alright, Evil versus Vikings. For Vikings, we had 4 Valkyries, 2 longships, a Jarl, and the rest in berserkers. And that was a pretty cool setup. So we're going to start with that. Evil, evil, evil. Obviously Void Monarch. Obviously Shadow Walkers. Obviously a pair of Void Cultists and a Tempest Lich. And the rest in... Well, actually... more Shadow Walkers, I guess. Alright. This will be weird, but go for it. Alright. Jump immediately on the Void Monarch, because, well, let's face it, we want to kill him before he transforms into Mega Satan. I think the rule, like he swings 8 times, and then he just transforms into Mega Satan. And there he is. Mega Satan is on the board. That is bad for Team Viking. However, Team Evil is dead, except for Mega Satan. Oh, hey! The Vikings beat Mega Satan. Wonderful. Theoretically, that gets them up to 20 matches, so they're done. The Ancients are up for their last match. Probably, I don't know. 2 Minotaurs. I think ballistas are terrible, but in my defense, I've never used them before, so let's use them. There's a lot of ranged crap. Okay, wait. Stuff at the back, stuff at the back. So surround this with Sarissas. Okay. This is stupid, but go. Alright. Void Archers come in. Void Archers, no, the Void Walker guys who jump into the back line are wrecking face with the Sarissas. However, the ballistas are still up. The ballistas are turned around. The ballistas need to fire, like, now. Ideally, you guys would kill... Oh, never mind. Hello, Satan. That's going to go very poorly for you. Alright, looking up. We have 2 rounds of Evil versus Cowboys after this. Because this battle is already over. There is no way. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Alright, Evil versus Cowboys. Evil's up. You had a Void Monarch. You had a Tempest Lich. You had a pair of Void Cultists. We're Shadow Walkers. Gonna want a couple, just based on whatever they have. We haven't actually ever used a Deathbringer, so let's grab it. Wait, I think we have, but... Okay. And a Mad Mechanic, who is behind that line. Okay. Versus Cowboys. Cowboys are here. Alright. Deadeye Sniper. Protected by a Miner, because those Void Cultists will come back. You know what? Just for kicks and giggles, hold up. Miner all the way at the back. Deadeye Sniper in front of him. Quick Draws. Gunslingers. And then... buttloads of Cacti. And Dynamite Throwers, because I don't know. And more Cacti. That's it. Okay, cool. Go. Begin. Alright. Hold up. Before we get to this. The Void Walkers have absolutely murked everybody in the back line. Okay, that's not so good. Alright. There are Chaos Storms happening over here. Mega Satan has arrived. This is going to go very bad for Team Cowboy unless they can pull something out of their butt. Yeah. Okay. That's very unfortunate. Oop, okay. Alright. Alright, the quick draws did something. No, never mind. Hello. Wrath of Khorne Berserker is in here.
Bloodthirster, that's what it's called.
Shut up. Alright, one more round of this. What can the Cowboys do to overcome this? The answer, I still think, is to put one dude at the back, the cheapest thing we have, and hope that the Void Walkers just warp themselves off the map. Something else I'm thinking is get some lassos. We have cheap cavalry. Get miners. I don't think the cacti are really pulling their weight, frankly, against this formation. Gunslingers. I would do a pair of quick draws, and that's going to be it. Oh my god, gross. Okay, don't do a pair of quick draws then. What can we squeeze in here? You can squeeze in a pair of Deadeyes with... No, you can't. I can't do math, apparently. Alright. There's room for one more miner, so put in one more miner. And a dynamite thrower. Alright, it is what it is. Go. Last match of the evening. Alright, miners are going in. Yeah. That's not so good. That's not so good. Hell yeah! Yeehaw! Alright. If I've done the math right, every main faction, except good, has done 20 battles. As it turns out, I have not done the math right, and I think I know what happened was. I think I know what happened. I had originally slated there to be 2 rounds of Cowboys versus Spookies fight early on, between the Pirates versus Spooky fight and the Dynasty versus Spooky fight. And I skipped that. I did 2 Dynasty versus Spooky fights, realized that I was only supposed to do 1 Dynasty versus Spooky fight. Then I took a recording break, which I left in the final cut, so you see when I took the recording break. I redid the bracket, thinking that I had done up 2 Pirates versus Spookies fight. The point is we're going to have to do 2 meme armies against the Cowboys just to bring us up. So it's going to be a tank, because tanks are funny. And with the tank, we will send in jousters. Yeah, let's get right up in their faces. All right, go. Tank kills Tactus. I've kind of wondered if the Gunslinger's like raining fire thing can actually track a target. Okay, Cowboys won that, and then the last one will be Winter is Coming. So it's a combination of... We can have Jarls. We can have Skeleton Warriors. Skeleton Archers. And we have Necromancer. Is that it? You could also have like a Skeleton Giant. An Ice Mage. I'll allow an Ice Mage. I think that'd be funny. Okay, Vikings, more Jarls then, please. And then give me more... Vampires, no. Reapers, no. It'd just be like skeletons. Okay. Fine. 9970. Alright. Last match of the evening. Go. For real this time. Alright, Necromancer isn't really doing all that much, is he? Kind of disappointing. Meanwhile, the Gunslingers are doing their thing. The Necromancer is now getting rained on. Oh, both Jarls are still alive. Yes, so the thing is, both Jarls are now dead. Alright, and that's another win for the Cowboys. Right. Final scores are now on the screen. Now, back to the original outro. So, final scores will be up now, and then I'll do something else. I might continue this. I might do, like, a gimmick thing next time, like, try to put together a 10,000 point army that will lose, and see who's the best at losing. I'm kind of surprised that the halflings actually did win one. But besides that point. Anyway, that'll be it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.